The Lord is thy shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh I lie down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water, them in restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea! The heathen them now they saw them there like a chaff with the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go stand for the judgment of the sinner man them in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah, never the way of the righteous and the way of the sinner man them always and always I go perish. Let the people of the Most High God say Jah. Yes. Where twos and threes meeting in the name of the Most High Jah, and there's so Jah there. If Jah never watch upon your house, the watchman I go watch it in vain. Same way, if Jah never build up your house, the builder I go build it in vain. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and they may save. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High Jah shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty One. I give thanks and praises unto your name, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, Amasa Yahuda, Amasa Negusto Negaste Danielam, Komaya Sataya, Aimana Pio Aya, Kremawe Grumabe. This is the Black Pot, aka KOKU-THE, where we speak truth to power. Well, my name is Blakk RASTA, and this is where we speak truth to power. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot. And each time this black pot rests on the fire, there is something sumptuous cooking. Certainly, we have something specially sumptuous cooking. And we are about to serve you with this delicacy. Beyond your wildest imaginations, you are going to enjoy this. My brother, my sister, be my guest. I am your master chef, and my name, Blakk RASTA. My brother, my sister, we normally don't like to criticize, but if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. Remember, we are in the service of God and country. It's all about the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is the Black Pot, aka KOKU-THE, where we speak truth to power. Now, my brother, my sister, I'm going to look at some very interesting things. And the first thing I want to look at is entitled KOKU-THE Buffoon in Trouble. Who is the buffoon I'm talking about? Who is this buffoon? Oh, okay. I didn't know. Well, my brother, my sister, I've never known this guy to be a buffoon until the younger brother of the late president of the Republic of Ghana. Yes, John Evans Atta Mills, aka Fifi. My brother, my sister, referred to him as a buffoon. We tried to look at who a buffoon is, looking at the Oxford Dictionary, and it said a clown. Somebody who is a clown. He could also be an idiot. He could also be a fool. At the same time, he could just be anything that is funny. My brother, my sister, as to whether this guy here is an idiot, a fool, or the so-called buffoon, we will leave that to the imagination of those who claim he is, and those who think he is not. With all respect to you, this is the Black Pot, aka KOKU-THE, where we speak truth to power. Watch this. We will explore all legal means available to stop Atta Mills Institute. And this is Dr. Cardman Mills talking. Who is Dr. Cardman Mills? This is him. A brother of the late president of Ghana. I am talking about John Evans Atta Mills. Now, why all this brouhaha? Why are people talking about going to court? How they are going to explore all legal means to kick this man out? Who actually is this man? Follow me. Come along. Let us read this. And this is from Ghana Web. It says the family of the former president of Ghana, Professor John Evans Atta Mills, has stated that the Atta Mills Institute, AMI, is neither sanctioned nor authorized by them. According to the family, the institute, which is being run by the ex-aide of the late president, KOKU-THE, does not represent the values of the former president, and it is being used as a tool to sow division. My brother, my sister, this is the family of the late president coming out to say that, listen, we do not recognize the so-called Atta Mills Institute, headed by the former aide of the president, who, according to another brother of the late president, Samuel Atta Mills, had been sacked by the former president over and over, and somebody had to come in and plead and beg all these times for KOKU-THE Buffoon to be brought back. My brother, my sister, Samuel Atta Mills made it clear that KOKU is a buffoon and therefore does not represent the ideals of the former president, John Evans Atta Mills. And now the matter has become so troubling that it has to end up in court. Why would the matter end up in court? Now let me take you through something interesting. Now, all of a sudden we were told that the Atta Mills grave, in fact, located at a place that Ghanaians have decided to call Asomdwe Park, because the former president was seen as the king of peace. He was always talking about peace. So they named the place Asomdwe Park. The former president himself was called Asomdwe. You understand? Which simply means the king of peace. So if his resting place has to represent him, then it has to represent peace as well. Now, all of a sudden, we're told that the place was in disrepair. And KOKU-THE said he had seen the former president in his dream several times begging him to bring a level of sanity and peacefulness to his final resting place. And for that matter, he approached the government in power, having previously approached his party to support this agenda, but nothing happened. So this government in power, headed by Nana Akufo-Addo, decided to do the needful by putting the place which was in disrepair in some very good shape. But Ghanaians will agree that the final resting place of John Evans Atta Mills was never in disrepair. I have been there several times. In fact, it sparkled. It was beautiful. It was nice, well guarded. In fact, it had even become a tourist attraction. Many people went there to look at ostriches and some other such animals. And they took the opportunity to also take some photographs and at the same time some videos. So at what point was the grave or the final resting place or Asomdwe Park in disrepair? But well, they refurbished it, brought a statue, they went and broke the grave. According to the family of John Evans Atta Mills, they actually tampered with the grave. In fact, they looted the grave. Now they were asking, is the body still in there? What kind of sacrifices and rituals were done there? Did those sacrifices and rituals represent the ideals of the man who is resting there? Who has the body now? These were the questions asked. The family was aggrieved. The family said nobody approached them to tell them, listen, we want to refurbish or renovate the grave of your brother. No, they just went on arbitrarily and did it. And it was all started by KOKU-THE Buffoon, according to Samuel Atta Mills. My brother, my sister, now further reading will clarify it even the more. It says, in my capacity as the oldest living sibling of Professor John Evans Atta Mills, as the person who Professor Mills designated in his will to be the executor and also the custodian of his legacy, and now in my capacity as the Abusuapanyin, that's the family head, the family has decided that we will contact our solicitors to make sure that they explore all avenues to stop the Atta Mills Institute. My brother, is it that serious? We have asked this question over and over. But what are other members of the family saying? Especially the wife of John Evans Atta Mills. What is she saying? Does she like what is going? No. Nobody likes it. Because if this was the king of peace, why should his burial site be the venue of a huge drama like this? Drama that is nowhere near peace. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, it looks like KOKU-THE Buffoon is in big trouble. Now, some people have said that he's only in there to make his own money. Because from what he is doing, he's beginning to have some kind of political favor from the party in power, which originally wasn't his party. And at the same time, not even the party that brought John Evans Atta Mills into power. We are not going to talk too much about this, but it is clear that there is trouble brewing. And this trouble is coming on the head of KOKU-THE Buffoon. Our prayer is that they would be able to come to a certain amicable solution. My own understanding is very simple. This is the head of the family. He is the executor and the custodian of the will of the man that you claim to love, the man who took you as an aide, the man who employed you, the man you claim to be serving even in death. And he says, we do not endorse your actions concerning our brother. What would you do? Would you force yourself into it? Or it is for your personal gain? Dash it away, make we deal with the next thing and follow me, my youth. Hear me now. Many more things are happening in this country. And the next thing I would like to look at is interesting. It says stop importation of junk. What is junk? Junk is worthless, useless. Anything that is useless and worthless and would rather bring you harm, we call that junk. Junk food is food that has too much sugar and fats. It would end up hurting you. But who is saying this? Who is saying we should stop the importation of junk? Oh, okay. All right. Is this man? I know him. I know this man. He was a Speaker of Parliament, right? Yeah. Yes, former Speaker of Parliament. Yes. Oh, okay. Professor Okwe. That's him. And look at the headlines. Ban importation of chicken, foreign juices, and other agric products. And this is Professor Okwe. My brother, and when you read it, you will cringe. Come, let's read it together. Hear me now. Former Speaker of Parliament, Professor Aaron Mike Okwe, has called for a ban on the importation of some, look at it, selected products. What are these selected products? He's talking about chicken. He's talking about fruit juices. He's also talking about what? When you look at it, you are shocked. Agric products. Dash it away. Why? Don't we have farmers in this country? Do we not produce enough chicken in this country? But everywhere you go, it is chicken from China, chicken from Afghanistan, chicken from Japan, chicken from Ukraine. We are eating things, my brother, my sister, from kitchens that we do not even know. Our farmers are least respected. The tomatoes we buy on our markets are not from Ghana. The onions we buy from our markets are not from Ghana. Even the water we drink is not from Ghana. True? So, Professor Aaron Mike Okwe, former Speaker of Parliament, said we have to ban all these things if we have respect for our economy. Do we need a saint to tell us that we are being silly? Do we need a saint to tell us that we have to be wise? My brother, why do you live in Ghana and everything you eat is Chinese? Why do you live in Ghana and everything you wear is American? Why do you live in Ghana and all the medicines that you use come from Japan? Why don't you relocate to Japan? Common sense will tell you that every geographical area has almost everything to keep you alive, right? That is why when watermelons come fresh, in fact, vegans will tell you that, oh, you have to eat that because nature has planned it in such a way that the fruits and the herbs come at a time that some kind of sicknesses and ailments are just about to come out. So when you use some of these things, they help to play the role of a prophylactic, right? What are we talking about? We are talking about something that casts away a certain kind of harm that comes to you. Prophylactics. We are talking about the fact that the harm that should have hit you wouldn't hit you anymore because nature has made it available for you to use a few things around that time to guard yourself against harm. Are we being too verbose? Should I bring it down? My brother, my sister, listen. Right now we have tomatoes all year round. We have mangoes all year round. We have guava all year round. We have everything all year round. In my days, fruits were seasonal. Nature has its own way and own style of producing certain things at a specific time. It is on purpose. But human beings have decided that they are too wise. They enjoy mangoes so much and they would like to eat mangoes all year round. So what do? They bring fertilizers, they do grafting, they bring GMO mangoes and so on and so forth that they can harvest all year round. That is junk. You cannot be taking paracetamol every day. You should only take paracetamol at a certain point. That is if you should take it at all. That's what we are doing. Our food should be our medicine. But we are swallowing and eating medicines that are coming from other people's kitchens. We do not know what these medicines are made up of. So, Professor Aaron Mike Okwe is saying, if we truly respect ourselves, respect our economy, and respect our farmers, we have to try to localize our demand. That's it. Let us localize our demand. You cannot live in Ghana and be eating Japanese ice cream. You cannot live in Ghana and be running around eating chicken that is coming from Afghanistan. Do we understand? If you travel to Japan, you eat what is around Japan because that would help you to fight against diseases that are in Japan. When you go to America, eat what is in America because nature has planned it in such a way that the things in that locality will help you fight off some diseases and some other such ailments. Somebody won't understand this. So when you live in Ghana and you are eating Japanese food, you know what you are telling yourself? It's like you have malaria and you go and you are drinking what is that thing called gonorrhea medicine. You have malaria. You are swallowing syphilis tablets. Swallowing. It will help you. It only reminds me of the Tuskegee experiment when people had syphilis and they were given aspirin and some other things like that to take which would never cure them. And what happened to them? They died in their droves. I don't want to talk too much about this, but let us cut a long story short. Let us localize our demand. Let us eat what we grow and grow what we eat. That is the only way we will show respect to the farmer, the only way we will show respect to ourselves, and not to always jump into other people's kitchens and be eating whatever they present us. Are we okay? This is the Black Pot, aka KOKU Show number. When we return, we have 3 more issues to look at. In the interim, I have a quote for you. And it's all about the junk food that you eat. It's all about importation. Why do you import? We will find out what importation does to us. Right? Wayo! This is the Blakk Pot, aka KOKU-THE, where we speak truth to power. And remember, we are live on Pan-African TV, live on Ghana Web TV, live on our own TV, Black Empire TV. We're also live on Loud Silence TV. We are live on our YouTube channel, Black Empire Media, and our Black is spelled BLAKK. Remember that we are the lifeline to your staggering business line. This is an international show, #1 when it comes to patriotism and Pan-Africanism across the African continent and beyond. We are watched in Cameroon, we are watched in Nigeria, watched in Kenya, watched in Madagascar, watched even in Niger and the Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Togo and Benin. We are the leaders when it comes to Pan-Africanism, and we are happy about it. We don't do politics. What to do is patriotism, and I want to thank you so much. Let's get busy. Next thing I would like to look at is this thing that I've entitled Pretensident Nana Addo appoints party puppet as judge. Come along, let's talk. Pretensident Nana Addo appoints party puppet as judge. My brother, my sister, a pretending president is called a pretensident. A president who claims he's fighting corruption, better still pretends he's fighting corruption when he's actually aiding corruption. These are not my words. The words of the former special prosecutor, and even the words of the present special prosecutor. Now Martin Alamisi Amidu, before he left office in broad daylight, hounded and chased out of office like a scorpion on heat, shouted to the whole world that the president is the mother serpent of corruption. What does he know that we don't know? This is a man who has been handpicked to come and fight corruption. This is the same man telling you that the man who has appointed him out of favor is the mother serpent of corruption. And nothing happened because they know what they are made up of. Now the next special prosecutor came in, and last week, what did he say? He told the whole Ghana that, hey, if the courts are going to be doing this, then the fight against corruption would be a mirage. It will never come into fruition. True? Kisia Jabing is the new special prosecutor. He says his office is ill-equipped. He has only one investigator who is even on leave. I don't know if he has returned now. He's understaffed and cash-strapped. Right? How can he fight corruption with this kind of accoutrement? Is it serious? Does the president think that he's seriously fighting corruption? Well, my brother, my sister, your guess is as good as mine. Look at the headline. And it's coming from Ghana Web. What is it saying? NPP man appointed as Supreme Court Justice. Come along, let's read what is there. And I am so sad. Look at this man. NPP man appointed as Supreme Court Judge. What happens at the Supreme Court? Look at him. Wearing that funny looking cat hair, or is it goat hair that they normally put around there. The Ghanaian judges, they are just, I don't know, they are not serious. How can you wear that funny thing around your head? Colonial legacy, or is it a horse tail? And when you say this, they call you and threaten you with all kinds of words that I don't know where they get their words from. Whether it's Latin or is, I don't know what language it is. Sometimes they even sound like Chinese people speaking to us. The extremus, mondigus, gurugus, and dudus. If, I mean, you are wondering what language that is. With that cat hair, you even frighten people away from the court. But this is what they wear. And they are not even ashamed of it. Colonial leaders, you guys are looking like cartoon characters. This is what would even frighten children in cartoon characters. Up till now, they are following their paymasters. The colonialist, the slave master, wearing that thing. And they wait. Look at the handsome man. Enes Yawo Gaiwu. Enes Yawo Gaiwu. Look at his face. Very handsome. Bring back that picture with the horse hair, cat hair, or is it goat hair? Look at it. This man looks 75 years older than that last photograph. Look at that. This man, if you imagine you meet this man at midnight. Just imagine in the dark, this man is approaching you. Would you not collapse? Or die? Out of shock, you can just die. Watch this man. Imagine. Imagine you are walking somewhere around La. In the night, around the sea area. Everybody's asleep and this man is approaching you. What would you do? What would you do? You would evaporate. And these are the people who are supposed to be fighting for us in court. Bring back that younger photograph. Watch this man here. Handsome looking, Gawu, Enes Yawo Gawu. Look at him there. Arise for Ghana, 2016. Only 6 years later, he's looking 75 years older in that horse tail. What the heck is happening? My brother, my sister, let's get to the substantive issue. Mr. President has picked somebody who contested elections in his party as a Supreme Court judge. Where is the justice? Where is the justice? Interestingly, these people are called justices. Justice Quay, Justice Mary, Justice Joe, Justice Hey, Justice Kai. They are the justices. Where is the justice? When you are coming out of the pocket of a party, look at it. Ghana Web says what? Hey, justice and yawa. You see, justice. Where is the justice? Justice Enes Yawo Gaiwu was captured in a 2016 poster as a contestant for the central constituency, right? Seat on the ticket of the NPP, New Patriotic Party. Enes Yawo Gaiwu is one of the justices appointed by the president to serve at the Supreme Court. Dash it away. They are getting ready to rig the elections. That's what they normally do. And when you read the story and read people's comments, it looks like Ghana is full of fools. People who are not ready to develop. You know why? People are commenting. Oh, but Mahama did it. So if he's doing it too, it's okay. If Mahama was an idiot and we kicked the idiot out and we brought a man who is supposed to be the most competent, a man who is supposed to be King Solomon, and he comes and is also being an idiot. You see the foolishness in this country. You see the foolishness in this country. Oh, my predecessor did it, so I will also do it. They will do everything possible to remain in power. With this, their horsehair colleagues. so-called justices whose delicacy is goat meat. Anas Admiral Anas has told us already that these guys are some of the most corrupt people we have in this country. And the recent research that came out, a collaboration between I think GES and Shraj, prosecutors, judges, lawyers, one of the most corrupt on the continent of Africa. Are you happy? My learned friend, and you are speaking languages only demons understand. Guy gugus, mandutis, gugugus, brututus, and then you are happy. Meanwhile, the man in the church is doing blah, 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 and you say he's crazy. You and them, who is crazier? Eh? Pro bono. What language is that? Pro bono. Manditus mandibus. And they are smiling at each other. Manditus mandibus. And you are happy. Justices. Jesus have mercy. My brother, my sister. That is Nana Akufo-Addo. He has appointed his own puppet. Put him there. So that is why when people take very important issues to court, oh, the ruling is simple. 12-0. All 12 judges, all 13 judges, all 17 justices have supported that Nana Addo can fly with Sewa Bruni night and day. No problem. Hey, Nana Addo can build a cathedral. There's no problem. Because the justices are coming from the pocket of the party. What a shame. Fireburn them. Fireburn them. Fireburn them. How can the country grow? How can the country grow? How can the country grow? The justice system is even manipulated. The justice system is controlled by goats and sheep. The more goats and sheep you have, yes, you will win. Pretensident Nana Addo appoints party puppet as judge. Dash it away, brethren.
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's Acid Cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Mamiya, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret. PJ's Acid Cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
is a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wave caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. We do nail training here. We do braids training. We do wave caps installation. We do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chic Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chic Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
First of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer. I am an author. I am a songwriter. I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole. I've been doing it for many years, and so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art. That's me. You think art, and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like it needs some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on, that most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so crippled. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor, he can't take care and that is not good. Not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. They just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down the Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, don't you move in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M-as-in-Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me First of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's, so that's Empress, which is Dianna, so that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can also, you know, send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time is the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. All right. So that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this, you will have a number somewhere to contact us. All right. So that's it. That's what I do. And you know, keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down a orchard. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Lord GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation.
Am I a sumo?
Yes, Mama Radin.
And you may a king cancer, no. You have my sister Paulina and a day after.
You may a king cancer, no. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe! Sister Paulina, we're reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey, madam!
Tina Tet Hayan Herbal Capsule, a drawing Tina, but what to send me? Me ready, I mention glasses. Obroni Bessie, see clear.
Hey, no crow. Tina-Tet Hayan Herbal Capsules, a full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby atwa, got Tina-Tet Herbal Shop. Hey, now wait. Tina-Tet Hayan,
See clear!
Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Koku show them.
Next thing I want to look at is a man who is apologizing to the President of the Republic of Ghana for calling him what? Watch it. Sorry for calling you a criminal. Hey, did you really say that? But is the president a criminal? What has the president done? Is he a criminal by building a cathedral? Is he a criminal by flying around and refusing to tell us how much he's spending? What really is he saying? Watch this. And this man is a lawyer. And he's called Martin Pebu. Martin Pebu. Retraction. Martin Pebu's comment without prejudice. My brother, my sister. And he's begging the president and saying that he's sorry. But what really is Martin Pebu saying? What did he really say? Now, according to the story, Martin Pebu decided to pull the president very close to criminality and pushed him into the world of criminality and labeled him a criminal in that sense. Martin Pebu said, I am sorry. You see, that's the problem I have with these lawyers and the law system. Follow me. Let's think. Let's think. You see, according to the laws of this country, I don't know about the laws in your country. You can't call somebody a thief, even if you catch him stealing your fowl. You cannot call somebody a rapist, even if you catch him sleeping with your wife, until a competent court of jurisdiction labels that person a thief. So if the court does not say this is a rapist, you dare never say that that person is a rapist. If the person breaks into your house, steals from you, until the court say, hey, this guy is a thief, you dare never say that he's a thief. So he as a lawyer knows better. He can see the president in criminality, running around with criminals and things. And if he does see that, he has no power. His own law that he has gone to study will not permit him to come out and call him a criminal unless he resorts to the court, which is supposed to be his playground. My brother, my sister, this country is a terrible country. True? This country is a very terrible country. We see criminality all around us, but we are gagged. The people who are supposed to support us and tell us that these people are criminals, they wear horse hair, they wear goat hair, they take goat meat, they eat goat meat, and then they divert justice. Those people who are supposed to be pointing at the thieves and the what? Criminals. They are party stooges and puppets. When shall we ever get justice? When? When? Have I said anything wrong? When? Look at Anas's documentary. Justices and lawyers and magistrates. I don't even know the difference. Do you know the difference between a magistrate and a lawyer? Do you know the difference between a magistrate and a... They know their terms. They are the learned people. They alone know what language they are speaking. When shall we get justice? My brother, my sister, time is the master. Dash it away, make we deal with the next thing. Finally, it's about to go down. The last thing I would like to look at is around the world of entertainment. And this one says what? Bulldog exits honorably. Okay. I thought I was going to see the photo of a bulldog back and woof, 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 woof. Well, on a more serious note, this is a brother that so many people admire. Many more don't. He's called a Bulldog. Now he wants to call himself Bull God. In fact, when I first met him, nice looking guy, he has that body, intimidating body, but he was quite humble and good. I used to call him Bullfrog. In fact, I don't know what happened. I think I heard Bulldog and it sounded like Bullfrog. Because why should a man be called a dog? And he doesn't look like a dog. So maybe frog. So I used to call him Bullfrog. Bullfrog. And he would always respond. Bullfrog. Yeah. Waiting to happen. He never corrected me. But other people around him said, no, the name be Bulldog. I said, okay, really? You know, now he wants to be called Bull God. Look at the headline. Bulldog speaks about his breakup with Shatta Wale. My brother, his association with Shatta Wale was magical. Shatta Wale had just started to break through. He had approached me to be his manager. I told him, I am an artist myself. I can't be your manager, but I will support you. But this man is a professional manager. He approached him, and then he agreed to take him on. And boom, they had a beautiful relationship. Then somewhere along the line, they broke apart. I knew they were going to break apart because this guy is so anything. This Shatta Wale guy just in no respect for anybody, talks by heart and does anything at all. You know? You might be a fan of his music, but you wouldn't be a fan of his character. Nasty, dirty character. I knew that they were going to break apart. Because he had worked with so many. This guy never works with a guy for 1 year. At most, 6 months, they break about, fight each other, insult each other's mothers and fathers, and come back again, insulting their wives and grandfathers and all. That is their trade, Mark. That's how they are. And we are not afraid to tell them who they are. How can you fear God and fear caricatures? Hear me now, brethren. So, in no time, I realized that they came back fighting. I heard the wife of Bulldog on a radio station. I think at that time it was Plus FM saying that, Shatta Wale has my nude photographs. I sent them to my husband and he put that on a laptop that Shatta Wale bought for him. And when they traveled, he called the police to arrest him and they took the laptop. When they took the laptop, he forgot to delete the photos. So my nakedness is around Shatta Wale. Your guess is as good as mine. The two of them were fighting. So did the photographs get into the public domain? I won't say anything about that. Because this is a married woman. Bulldog was not happy. He swore that he would never work with Shatta Wale again. But his association with Shatta Wale, because of the nasty behavior of Shatta Wale, nasty, bad, stinking behavior, Bulldog was always at loggerheads with almost everybody. Fighting everybody. In fact, even me. There was a time he attacked me once, twice, but with the respect that I had for him, I never responded. If it was somebody else, we are lions, we will fight. But this brother here, for meeting me the first time and the kind of respect he showed me, I said, no, let me give him time. I think that he will get around it. And true, after some time, we met and it was nice. We spoke beautifully. And he told me, oh, Charlie, I said, don't say nothing. Just ease it. I understand. Let it go. They've broken apart again. But the good news is that they are still friends. This time round, no nude photographs to be spread. This time round, no, father, I give you 6 million. You the 6 million I give you. Your father give you that money before. Huh? Your father give you that money before. You know your uncle where he teeth all spoil, where he did that way, he talk nonsense for that. You, get away with this necklace where I got for my neck. You buy some before, that is him. Look at him and Deportee. He said Deportee's father has no sense. His own lieutenant. He said, hey, you Deportee. You get 6 children, one small room for Nima there. You don't get small money to go and even bail yourself. Your father don't get sense. Your mother too don't get sense. Your uncle don't get sense. Your brother don't get sense. Your grandfather will die, no get sense. Hey. To this guy, even dead people, he won't spare them. Your grandfather will die 20 years ago, no get sense. Where? Me don't care. Well, Bulldog says they are still connected. They are okay. According to Deportee, who was a member of his team, and they connived to deceive the Ghanaian public that he was shot and killed because of a certain prophecy. And they went to jail together. Guy came out and bailed himself, and the guys who aided and abetted in the crime, he refused to bail them. And he came out instead of apologizing and being humble. Hey! You don't get that money to bail yourself. Oh, Jesus. Me don't care. Kwe? Ni? Niama? Ke me don't care. Kwe? Umabuna. Onu. My brother, my sister, this is the Black Pot, aka KOKU-THE. And to Bulldog, brethren, you know who you are. You know what happened the first time. I am glad that your relationship is still on. But I think you are better off without working with this brother. Until he changes, or at least you have the power to change him. A friend of mine, Mazi Okoro, the other day told me, Black Rasta, we are all work in progress. I said, work in progress. Well, I understand. Work in progress. It means everybody has a fault, but the fault is being worked on. But there are some people, they never work on their fault. They are never ready to change. They think they are the best. Hey. The biggest problem is when you have a problem and you know that you think you don't have a problem. That's where the biggest problem is. In the interim, another thing I would say before I go is that I like Shatta Wale for one thing. All the people he quarrels with, they go round. And I see 99% of all of them coming back to him. It means that there is something he gives them that they can't find elsewhere. And that's a plus. How many people have realized that? Deportee went, came back. Bulldog came back. Of course, I know the circumstances. Some other people went and came back. Went and came back. So that means the devil that he is, he still offers them something that they cannot get anywhere. But bros, work on your character. Work on your character. Come along, come along. This is the Blakk Pot, aka KOKU-THE, where we speak truth, raw truth to power. And I want to say thank you so much. Remember, our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Get in contact with us via satellite. We are watched all over the continent of Africa and beyond. And via the internet, we are seen globally. Your business will do well on this program. It is called the Blakk Pot. Strong Pan-Africanism, and we speak truth to power. No favor. We are only looking at our continent, our land, and our people. In the interim, warrior!